Which is Timu's here. Now, here's my official review for Cobra Kai Season 5, which of course premiered this past Friday. Now, this show, I've been enjoying the show ever since the first season. Like, when they first announced Cobra Kai, I was like, that they were going to do a Karate Kid show, centering on Cobra Kai. I thought could be interesting there. But then, of course, the first two seasons, which by the way were actually YouTube originals, I really fell in love with those two shows, those two seasons. And so, of course, they end up, announcing that Netflix had picked the whole series up, and now, they've been continuing down the line here. I season five, which of course picks up, after the events of the, where Dan Russo and company had ended up losing to Cobra Kai, and so you have the Miguel character played by the new Blue Beetle actor Xylo Martinez ends up running away to Mexico to find his long lost father, and yeah, crazy stuff happens along the way. Then of course you of course do have Johnny, who ends up teaming up with his son to travel down to Mexico to find us. So there's like a really cool father and son bond between John and Lawrence and Robert King, which I thought was really well done. Anyway, now of course the new villain here is Terry Silver, who of course was the main villain in Karate Kid 2. If you remember the last season, getting he ends up pretty much getting John Kreese arrested. And so throughout the whole season, we do get John Kreese mostly in prison and and you have who's now the head leader, the headmaster of Cobra Kai. Trying like, man, I tell you, Terry Silver is he might be even worse. I don't know who's worse, Terry Silver or John Kreese. Like those two really are like they are terrible people. But man, Thomas A. Griffith plays a part well. But of course, the fight scenes, we do get some really cool fight scenes here. I mean, the fight scenes in Cobra is maybe one of some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in a TV show. Yes, even better than the fight scenes in the Marvel shows. Like that's how good these fight scenes are. And of course, you do get once again have Ralph Macchio as Daniel Larusso, who I think is really terrific on the show. William Zapka once again as Johnny Lawrence is. It's so funny how like in the original Karate Kid, they made Johnny Lawrence to be pretty much like the villain, the bad guy. But when you get to Cobra Kai, he really becomes like a good guy. And of course, you do get Johnny, teaming up with Danny, to stop Terry Silver. Or of course, the one who plays Daniel's daughter, the one who played his daughter Samantha, Mary Mouse. I think she's terrific. I'm really digging the Hawk character. Like he, of course, became a little bit of a douchebag in the first few seasons, but he's becoming really like the Hawk character. I'm really digging here. I mean, man, something about Netflix, like always thing how somehow they always make like douchebags become pretty decent. Like I remember like the first season of Stranger Things, I was not a fan of Joe Carey's character. Dang, what's his name again? Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Joe Carey's character in the first season of Stranger Things, but then I've really came into like him there. So the same thing says about the Hawk character. Like in the first few, he was a bit of a douchebag, but then of course he became a little better throughout. You do also get like Paul Walter Hauser also popping back as Stingray. That was good. You do get some like callback original Cry Kid shows, other Cry Kid films. Which of course do get Yaju Okamoto coming back as chosen Jaguchi, which I think is really cool there too. You do of course get former fighters like Taryn Woodley's also in this. The one who plays like the new kid in Cobra Kai, Kenny Payne, who's played by Dallas Dupree Young. He's another really good choice who I think could play Miles Morales in a Spider-Man film because man, he is so good in this. Painless is terrific here. I mean, you also do get you even get Sean Cannon coming back as Mike Barnes, which I thought was really cool to watch too. See him, appear for the first time since Cry Kid 3. That was cool to see. I mean, this movie does a great job at really introducing like new generations to the Karate Kid franchise. And this is such a really terrific season. And of course, I believe we are getting a season 6, if I'm not mistaken. And the ending does have a major cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it, but this does have a major cliffhanger at the end. So keep your eye out for that. But yeah, this season I was so excited. I mean, Cobra Kai just might be my top tier favorite shows right now. I mean, it is so well put together, well done. Great acted by on the cast. I mean, this is a really solid show to check out. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Cobra Kai season 5? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Out of all the 5 seasons, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the first or the fifth season? And how excited are you for season 6? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Samuel signing out.